Hi guys, John here. I just thought I would update you guys with a little vlog. Call it a life update, a channel update, and a content update all in the same. First of all, I just want to say I have not quit creating content. I've not stopped for a day. In fact, I'm doing everything in my power to be able to do this in the long run. Do my very best at it without it being a detriment to me. As you know, I have scoliosis, so I've had to take things one step at a time with the spine, but I think doing so is really going to pay off in the long run, and here's why. I got this standing desk now, so that's great. I've been able to put in a lot more hours without getting all cramped up. I'm building a new PC, so I should be able to work a lot faster and render a lot better and stream games a lot better on the new computer. Because the old one is 10 years old and it's really stuttery. I've also got this pull-up bar right here. If you can see that. I'm going to install that in the ceiling so I can hang from it and get some proper spinal decompression going in my day-to-day. And finally, I also have a website where I've got some of my viewers to design posters about some of the videos they were really passionate about. Because I've had so many years of promoting random shit games and awful companies. I thought it's about time I make my own brand and make some products that I'm actually proud of. So for example, here's the Spore poster, the Gandikus poster. That's the metal version. We also have canvas prints. This is from the WoW series I did. I'm able to see on the wall over there actually, is the Solo Swap Victus poster. The website isn't done yet, but when it's done, we're gonna have it up. And if you guys are interested in buying these posters, it should be a lot more stable than YouTube ad revenue. And should be a way to actually become financially stable and like stabilize with YouTube in a way so that maybe I can move out of this 1-bedroom apartment that I've lived in for 9 years. Granted, while it's kind of cute to live in a hippie commune, I am also 27, living right next to my mom and my grandma. And it's cute and I love being close to home and the family and everything, but I need more space. Like if you guys should take a look around here, like this is my kitchen, like there's just not much space. I'm like stepping over my shoes right now and I gotta move this chair if I wanna get to here. And this apartment just sucks. Can I tell you that? Every year there's a summer ant invasion. You'll notice the cinnamon. And without the cinnamon, I couldn't even keep the ants out. The honey, bro, the honey has to go on the lamp. The honey can't go in the fridge. Speaking of the fridge, what a terrible design. You guys made a fridge on ground level with entrance so ants can go inside my fridge. I wake up and there's ants in my fridge. So I can't have barbecue sauce and shit in the fridge. It's awful. Mice come up through the ceiling. Interestingly enough, they just bite big holes in the floor and the mice come through the ceiling. I actually kind of like the mice. I was like befriending them until suddenly I heard a bunch of death screams beneath my floorboards and I haven't seen a mouse since. So maybe a cat made it down there or like a mutant rat or a rat king or something. But that's like heavily besides the point. I just wanted to tell you guys that outside of the disappointing news that I'll primarily be talking about in this video, I as a person am doing pretty well. I don't know if you can feel that. I'm in a pretty good place in life. I've been working a lot on improving my spine. I feel pretty good. I'm not in pain right now. And yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. You know, I'm happy. I still teach jiu-jitsu. I've had a girlfriend for 2 years now. And yeah, life is kind of opening up. It feels like my life is opening up. So that's why the timing couldn't possibly be worse. YouTube removed ads across my entire channel. Not just my ability to earn them, they removed advertisements and monetization on every single video on my channel. This was following an algorithm update, I presume, where they decided to start enforcing their new rule sets retroactively. I have an 8-year-old video that got striked for a policy they introduced 4 years ago. And now they've taken and removed ads on my entire channel with no ability for me to appeal it, neither through my YouTube network, nor through Twitter, nor through the YouTube app. And I just want to say this. I've really thought about this, and this is how I feel, okay? Yeah, when I was like 16 years old, when it was 2013 and 2014 in the MLG shitpost over-edit era of YouTube, I will wholeheartedly own that I used to make pornographic ISIS dubstep over edits and just blast them in my gaming videos. Okay? I will even say that, yeah, there's a lot of the content I made that probably should not have been posted on YouTube. But I did post it on YouTube. And with a lot of the content, it was manually reviewed by YouTube's teams to say, this is okay. We want to have this on our website. Now you're coming after me 10 years later, taking away my livelihood and punishing me for videos I uploaded 10 years ago. Now, granted, house rules. You could take me off the website for any reason you want. YouTube could take me, delete my entire channel and say, we just wanted to. I don't even have to break their rules for them to do whatever they want with me. It's not a utility. It's a privately owned company. But I also have the ability to talk, and people can hear my words. So that's what we're doing now. I think it's insane. I think it's an insane level of censorship. I did not think YouTube were going to go and retroactively punish creators 10 years later for stuff they uploaded 10 years ago. But since that's the case now, I've had to go back and delete a good handful of my old League of Legends videos. There was like one video where I could just censor it with the blur tool, so Megan Asses is just kind of funny now. But yeah, I've had to do this so they don't delete my channel entirely and restrict me even further. To all my viewers out there that kind of love those old videos and things like kind of a time capsule, as a compromise, I've decided to just put them all on my Patreon. As with some of the other content I've had censored in the past, they can take my videos off their website, but if you, as my viewers, really want to watch it, I mean, I'll put it on my Patreon, and you guys can just get the video files there, watch it in the highest quality. Look, here's the thing. I've been on this website for 13 years, right? And I put my everything into it. The reason why I do things the way I do them, the reason I take things slow, is because I'm gearing up to do this in the long run. Why do you think I'm making a website, posters, new PC? Why do you think I'm doing all this shit? Why do you think I'm installing a pull-up bar for my scoliosis? Why do you think I'm taking it slow? Why do you think I'm not pumping videos out, burning myself out? It's because I love doing what I do. I love making content. I love making people laugh. Look, I teach jiu-jitsu and I make videos about video games. Those are the two really meaningful things I do in my life, right? And fucking hell, you want me to be honest? I don't think I'm abrasive. I don't think the content I put out is insane or anything. You should have to look back many years to find me being like a bad role model, to find me being a bad influence on people, to find me being hurtful, to find me being a problem in any way. And my content is the same way. My content has grown with me. So I think it's kind of, you know what it feels like to me? It feels like year after year after year, I'm being punished for how I made videos 10 years ago. And I gotta be honest, I don't feel there's any loyalty from the company. I don't feel there's any communication. I feel like I just get shit on over and over and over again. That's not to take away from me taking responsibility of the content I've uploaded. I get it. I made videos 10 years ago that were abrasive. But to take away my entire livelihood, I just think it's insane. Honestly, I just think it's insane. And I think it's insane that if I press appeal, then you punish me further. Look, here's what happened. Originally, I don't think YouTube removed me from monetization across my entire channel. But I went out to my car and I saw that my video had gotten removed on my phone and that they gave me a strike for it. And all the times in the past when I've gotten a strike, or when they strike down like 10-year-old content, they wouldn't give me a strike because they were saying, oh, well, you didn't know back then that we were going to make rules that this breaks and so on and this and that. But this time I did get a strike. So on my phone, I pressed appeal and I wrote a little message. I wrote, hey, I genuinely think this is a mistake. Like, you take down the content, but does it make sense to give me a strike for something I uploaded 10 years ago? And because I tried appealing the video, YouTube saw it as me doubling down on what was in the video, and they removed me from ads on my entire channel because I pressed appeal. It feels really dystopian. Think about it like this, right? You wake up, you go out into your car, you get a notification on your phone. Notification says, hey, you suck. Do you agree or do you disagree? You click disagree, and they're like, hey, we've taken away your money. Do you agree or disagree? You click disagree, and they're like, ha, now we've taken away all your stuff. Look, in all seriousness, I just want to say this to YouTube. If you guys don't want me on your website, just tell me. Just remove me from the partner program. Call it a day. I'm not willing to do anything to be an influencer. I'm not ride or die. I can just get a normal job. I don't have to do this. But if that's not the case, if you don't want to take me off your website, start treating me fairly and start treating my channel fairly. Because I really do everything I can to be a good person, to be a good content creator. And it's unfair for you to limit my channel so consistently, so many times, year after year after year, systematically, right? I don't open up about these things because I assume at some point you're just going to stop. But it does cripple my potential to get the things I spend all my time and self to put out there. My Terraria video, the last one, it took 5 re-reviews with you before you were able to let me put my video out there, right? Because the C word was said once in a video game about a British person referring to their own castle as a shit C word castle. To all my viewers out there, I just want to be honest, right? And say, if this is the end of the road, it was a good fucking run. I've had so many insane years. I've gotten to meet so many cool people. It's been a hell of a ride for me. And I've grown into the person I wanted to be throughout all these years. These 4 walls in this awful apartment with ants coming through the floor and the mice and the death mold. And the fucking Marshall mini fridge. Rep that shit. All that shit together. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It was fucking amazing. And I loved it. Okay? I loved all these years. And I don't want whatever happens to take away from that. This was insane. 500 million people saw the shit I made. This was fucking cool. And I'm at a point where I would be satisfied putting it behind me. You could take down my channel tonight, and I could just walk away from it. And that's a wonderful feeling. After reading 5 Dune books, I have one thing I took away from that. The ultimate power you can have over something is the power to destroy it. And I've realized that my channel is in that exact superposition. If I keep cowering and if I keep being afraid of losing my channel, I have to bend over and just accept completely unfair treatment again and again and again. And I have been again and again and again. At some point, I got to put the foot down and say, honestly, I'm not doing anything wrong. Honestly, my content isn't in the wrong. Honestly, YouTube is in the wrong. I also joined Mythic. That was pretty sick. It seems like such insane timing for YouTube to start restricting me. Like, I joined Asmongold's management team. I'm building like a banging new PC to double down on content creation. I'm making my own website, my own posters. I've been working on a video so good for so many months. I'm so excited to share it with my viewers. I think you guys will think this video is amazing. I think you guys are going to think this video is dope. I think you're going to start to finish enjoy this video. You're going to thrive in pure pleasure watching this. Every neuron in your brain is going to be fired up. But I got to wait 2.5 months to reapply for monetization because an 8-year-old video had a dubstep over edit. When it comes to my channel and when it comes to my videos, if YouTube really don't want me on that website, I just want to say this. Let's not be happy that it's over. Let's be sad that it happened.